Hi, everyone. Welcome to the 2Excel second year experience informational session. Thanks for joining us. And you are here because you might be interested in applying for our program that's here at Oasis at UCSD. So join us as we give you a little bit of information as to what we do, why we do the work that we do, and why this could help you continuing your college transition into UCSD. So a little bit about who is in the room now. I do want you all to have an idea of who is leading the program and who is currently putting everything together as the school year starts. As you all know, our application is currently open, and the deadline for the application and last day to apply is August 31st. So if you've been thinking about it, make sure to just listen to all the information that we have going on today and get started on the application, get it submitted as soon as possible. But for those of you that don't know me, my name is Stephanie, and I am the assistant coordinator of the program, currently interim coordinator, as Aide, the program coordinator, is currently out on maternity leave. A little bit about myself is that I am a UCSD alum. I graduated back in 2017 with a major in human development and a minor in ethnic studies. I was involved in Oasis through workshops. So if you don't know, Oasis offers a plethora of workshops that you can get help on, whether that's math and science courses, resume building, language arts and writing, anything that you can think of, there is help here at Oasis. We also have other programs for students that might be first-year students, such as Summer Bridge, Try-In scholars, or transfer students. So if you know of anyone that could utilize this space or could utilize any of the resources at Oasis, send them our way. And I have been involved in Oasis since I was an undergrad and then continued on to work here professionally for second year experience. Something that I wish that I could have known during my second year is that it's okay to make mistakes. I changed my major the last quarter of my second year, which is pretty late, far on into a traditional journey for an undergrad student. And I was very ashamed as to why I was getting some of the grades I was getting in some of my chem courses, but normalizing the idea that mistakes are going to happen, and what matters is what you do after them and how you get back up from, the life lessons that you learn. I'm very, very excited to hopefully work with some of you if you decide to apply for the program and to continue to get to know you. But I'm going to pass it on to the program assistant, Leslie, so she can get a chance to introduce herself as well.
Hi, everyone. My name is Leslie, and I am the temporary program assistant for 2YE. I also graduated from UCSD in 2022, so very recently, and I've been involved with Oasis since my first year at UCSD. Programs like Oasis really helped me transition not only into my first year, but also throughout my second, third, and fourth year, as they offered workshops and services and advising services that I definitely utilized and needed throughout my second year. So similarly, I came in with a bio major, and during the end of my second year, I decided to switch my major. So also very late in the game, but still was able to come up from it because thankfully, since I visited advising, I was able to create a plan for myself and actually pick up another major. So when I graduated from UCSD, I graduated with ethnic studies and public health. So I would not have been able to get through UCSD and just my academic journey without the help and resources that I sought out. So I would definitely advise everyone to seek out resources. Don't be afraid to ask questions because it's all for your benefit in the end. And this is also why I do the work that I do. If I can use my experiences and my knowledge to help students and advise them and guide them, I really love to do that and help them advance towards their career, advance towards their goals with advising and helping them out in their journey. But yeah, and then I'm gonna pass it on to Cecilia, our student coordinator.
Hi everyone, my name is Cecilia, and I'm happy to be one of this year's student coordinators. So I've been part of the Oasis program for the past couple of years. I started off in Summer Bridge. I moved on to be a mentee for this program, and then I was a mentor last year, and this year I will be the student coordinator. A little bit about me, I'm a fourth year student. I'm majoring in psychology and minoring in law and society, and I'm really looking forward to working with all of you, and let me know if you have any questions as well.
Thanks, Leslie and Cecilia. And as Cecilia had mentioned, Diana is another student coordinator. So if you apply to the program, you also get to meet her as well. So before we get started, I wanted to get the opportunity to share a video that was recorded back in 2019, and it gives an overview of what the program is, some student testimonials, as well as mentor testimonials. So please join me as we watch this quick video.
Hi everyone, my name's Aida Cervantes. I'm the coordinator of the 2Excel program. The 2Excel program is a retention and success program at UCSD housed in Oasis. We know just national data-wise that during the second year it's a really critical transition. So the program really looks at a holistic support for the students, so they're matched up with the peer mentors, which follow them throughout the entire academic year.
I think my favorite thing about meeting with my mentees is like they just think of me and they're like, oh, I can reach out to her to ask her this or just to tell her this. I'm like glad that we have like that supportive bond. I think it's really important to like be able to reach out to someone when you have a question about anything that you don't want to reach out to maybe like an adult or you just don't know who to like ask.
My motivation towards wanting to help other students is because I don't want them to feel lost. Especially first generation students. I want them to feel like they're understood and they're like that there's people there for them and there's people who are currently and have gone through the same things they're currently going through.
Being a 2Excel mentor, it's amazing, and I'm really happy for the students I have, you know, seeing them grow into the people they're becoming. Like they're doing research projects, they're talking to professors, they're, you know, doing like things that I wish I would have done my second year, to be honest. It really makes you know that you're creating a difference in their lives.
We also have an EDS 23 seminar.
The EDS 23 curriculum emphasizes community, self-exploration, and access to high-impact practices. Well, what do I mean by that? Representatives from the Office of Study Abroad, from undergraduate research, and various social justice, community service, and civic engagement organizations will be visiting the class and providing an overview of how students can benefit. I wanted to get involved with EDS 23 because it's an opportunity to give back, but most importantly, it's because I see myself in these students. You know, I think back to my first year as an undergrad. I thought I had it all figured out. However, right around the second year, things began to change. I was no longer passionate. Fortunately, I met great people along the way who really empowered me to figure out what it was I wanted to achieve during my second year in college. In this course, I view this as an opportunity to help students find their path, but also to give back, because I know just how crucial the second year is.
Coming to UCSD and being the first one in my family, I can definitely understand students. I feel really fortunate to be able to coordinate the program and help them feel empowered. I feel very proud and very blessed to be able to be part of the Oasis family and to work with the students that we work with.
So that was a short informational video diving into some of the components that the program consists of. But before we dive into that, I do want to give a bit of a history and overview of what the mission for the program is. So again, this is a program for second year students. So if you are a rising second year coming into the next academic school year, this is the program for you. And the reason why this program was created was because back in 2012, there was a focus group conducted here on campus where students were able to talk about how their experiences were their second year, some of the things that they wish they could have seen, that they wish would have helped them, that they might have been too afraid to ask for. From those focus groups and from those questions conducted, the development of the research began the implementation of the second year experience, which is housed at Oasis, which is the Office of Academic Support and Instructional Services. If you don't already know where that's at, it's at Center Hall on the 3rd floor. And through those focus groups, through the conversations that were conducted, and just that there was a need for more support for second year students, 2Excel program was created, and it was the first and still is the only second year program on campus. So the mission, again, is to just holistically support the students here on campus, academically, professionally, culturally. We want to engrave that personal development and that personal development can happen while you're still a student. We want to continue to provide you, and the way that we do that is through one-on-one peer mentoring, through a 2-unit seminar, which was discussed in the video, partnership with RMTL, which I will talk about in a bit, and through other programming events. So everything that we do has a goal and a mission, and the way that we encompass that is through just providing these opportunities for you all as students.
So being in 2Excel, you get access to a variety of things. You'll get access to priority enrollment into OASIS workshops and tutoring services, which are super helpful, especially when you're starting to take those harder upper division courses. You get access to weekly newsletters where we input information about things that are happening on campus. You'll also get access to podcasts that explore second year issues, topics, and challenges, as well as presentations that cover psychosocial topics, career development, and professional development opportunities. The cool thing is once you complete our program, you can get 2Excel on your co-curricular record. Your co-curricular record is essentially an official document of any extracurricular activities that you took part in while you were on campus, and this is super helpful, especially when you're applying to jobs and looking into internships. A main component of our program is peer mentorship. So you will be paired with a peer mentor who can holistically support you through personal, academic, and professional development. We also have a partnership with RMTL, which we'll cover in the next slide. And we also have a career launch opportunity, which prepares you to take on networking and professional opportunities after you graduate from college. And also, after you complete our program, you do receive a 2YE stole for graduation as a marking that you have completed your second year of college and are halfway through or almost halfway through your academic journey here.
And in continuation with what Leslie just mentioned, RMTL is a research methodology training laboratory fellowship. So RMTL has trained and inspired first-gen and underrepresented students to pursue career in health sciences. If you are interested in lab work and you are majoring in health sciences or something within the medical pathway, if you decide to apply to 2Excel and you get accepted, whether you are in 2Excel or not, you also have an opportunity to apply to RMTL. And RMTL offers a 10-week fully funded on-campus lab training. My apologies. Students who are accepted into RMTL earn lab assistance credit, get a $500 stipend, and an opportunity to present a poster presentation at the health sciences campus. So some of the requirements for RMTL is that students must apply. The application opens in August, currently just opened. You must take 4 health seminars, and you must complete 8 hours of lab work for the duration of each week in fall quarter, which is a total of 80 hours for the quarter. And again, it's open to all students at UCSD, but if you are enrolled in 2Excel, we have a partnership currently where there are 25 spots for 2Excel students. So this is in a way to also just stay connected, not only with lab work, but also that'll continue to help your trajectory for your second year. And if you have any questions, you can reach out to Emmy Domingo. Her contact information is on the OASIS website.
So in being in the program, we do have a few commitments and expectations from y'all. One of them being meeting with your peer mentor at a minimum of 3 times per quarter and meeting with your group at least once per quarter. We also have an EDS seminar. It's a 2-unit seminar where we talk about prevalent second year struggles, and it also gives you the opportunity to develop professionally and create connections with other students on campus who are second years. We also have presentations, and you must attend one meeting with either an academic advisor or an OASIS career peer educator, and one of our presentations that can either look like a workshop, a podcast, or an Instagram live. We also require presentation reflections after you attend that presentation so that you can reflect on what you learned and give us feedback on what we can do better or what else we can introduce in the academic school year. And we also ask that you evaluate OASIS and 2Excel services as requested. And so again, this is all done for your benefit It's really important that you are in check with your academics. So that's why we require academic advising, in the case that you want to complete your degree in a certain amount of time, or maybe you're thinking of adding a major or a minor, or maybe switching a major. Meeting with your academic advisor is crucial in making sure that you are doing everything in a timely manner. And all these other opportunities are professional and social development opportunities that can definitely help you in the workforce as well as personally throughout UCSD and even in beyond. And here's a checklist of everything that's basically condensed. So again, meet with your mentor 3 times a quarter, meet with an academic advisor, attend one of our workshops, and attend a meeting with your team. And this is all, again, required to stay in the program.
So in addition to all of the requirements that we have, we also want to talk about the benefits. What you put in is what you are going to get out. So you have successfully completed your first year, and congratulations for that. But the journey does continue. Classes still continue. Personal development continues. Figuring out who you are continues, and it's a lifelong journey. And the reason why this program is implemented is to support you through that journey. So you might already be thinking about, do you want to study abroad? Do you want to take an internship? Do you fit in the major that you have? Do you want a minor? Do you want a double major? All these questions might be coming up. And you could either be actively, engaging in what action plan you might have for yourself, or you might kind of just be putting it to the side. And both are okay, but at some point you're going to have to start implementing some sort of action plan. And second year experience is here to help you devise a plan for yourself, whether that's reaching out to campus resources, meeting with your peer mentor, meeting with professional staff. There's benefits that help you at the end of the road. So a couple of bullet points here is that you have staff support to help reflect on your academic progress. You have a supportive process to review and reestablish your goals. Again, these are your goals, whether they be academic, personal, or social. Support in identifying and accessing campus resources. You might hear of campus resources that you didn't even know were here on campus, and we help highlight that. We want to help you develop a greater cultural and global competence. So again, key outcomes for future opportunities. Networking. If you haven't heard of networking is crucial for just opportunities that might arise, whether you're in undergrad or even postgrad. And remember, this is not just about what you get out of it, but also how you can contribute your learning to others in your community. This is your process, and we want to empower you to make the best educated decisions for yourself. So now we have a student testimonial who is Cecilia, and she's going to be talking about her experience in the program.
Yeah, so as a first generation student, I really didn't have everything figured out by my second year. So I was really grateful to be a part of the program, just because I was so unsure of like my major, my minor, any other questions that I had. And through this program, I got to meet my mentor, I got to connect with the staff, and I also got to connect with other students. So I feel like I was really supported throughout my entire second year, not only personally, but professionally and academically as well. And for me, during my second year, I did struggle a lot academically, and I was able to meet with my mentor who encouraged me to utilize like a lot of resources on campus that I didn't know about. And I was able to get myself back on track. And just having our one-to-one meetings were really nice check-ins throughout the quarter, just to make sure that like I was doing okay. And it really helped me, stay on track. And for the EDS seminar that Leslie and Steph both mentioned, it was really helpful in learning and like getting to speak on what I was experiencing throughout my second year, just because sometimes you may not always have that space. And being in that space with other students who were feeling the same way or like experiencing the same thing really made me feel like supported even more. So yeah, just overall, the program really helped me throughout my second year, and I hope that you will all be able to take advantage of the resources as well.
Thank you, Cecilia.
So if you're interested in applying, if all this interested you and you are looking into benefiting from our program, we encourage you to apply. Again, the application closes on August 31st. You can apply through scanning the QR code on the bottom right. If you can't scan the QR code, you can also type in that link above it into your phone, into a web browser, and that should take you directly to the application as well. If you're unable to access these, you can also go to our website, oasis.ucsd.edu, and go under the 2YE tab, and then our application should pop up there as well.
And if you don't already follow us on any of these social platforms, please do. Again, Leslie just mentioned our website listed on here. Our Instagram is Oasis2YE, where we post all of our programming and our events, updates and things that are just going on with the program overall. Our YouTube channel is Second Year Experience UCSD. And if you have any questions and want to reach anyone from our team, you can email us directly at sye.ucsd@gmail.com. And these are a couple of pictures from this past year's cohort. And if you have any questions, please reach out. We look forward to hearing from you and working with you. Again, the transitional process into UCSD has not stopped. And if you need any support, access us and access our program, because we are here to help you. We want to see you succeed and have the best undergrad experience that you can. So again, application deadline is August 31st, and we hope to hear from you soon. Thanks for tuning in.